Hi guys, welcome to video 4 of Total Trader. Now this time we're going to be covering how to use the metrics, so overall stats, dashboard and the performance. So there are 4 tabs you need to be made aware of: overall stats, dashboard, performance and detailed stats, right? Those 4. So the first one, overall stats, is very common to a lot of the metrics that you will get as a trader. You've got your number of trades, long and short, your total trades, your winners, your losers, your win rate as a percentage, loss rate, your net profit, your commissions, your gross profit, your total dollars won and total dollars lost, and then the breakdown for each of those per specific strategy. And then you have your second tranche, so your averages, so your average winning trade, average losing trade, ratio of average wins to average loss, largest winning trade, largest losing trade, largest winner as a percentage of your gross profit, and the same on the losing side, and then the maximum consecutive losses and wins. And once again, you've got them broken down by the strategies if you choose if you choose new ones apart from the 2 default ones. And then the last section contains some slightly, I would say, maybe less common metrics, but still worthwhile. A couple are under construction, I'm still working on them. But the most common ones, you've got your R, which is your profit factor, expectancy, gross and net, expectation, which is a little bit different, maximum drawdown I'm still working on, and account growth, gross and net, commissions, and then your averages of returns per trade and your average capital you spend per trade. So that's the overall stats. Your dashboard, really I think this is probably the main screen that I would be using if you just want to get a high level overview of how well you're doing. You've got your daily net P&L. Bear in mind that this shows 60 trading days, right? So if you want to extend it, the next video will be about how to update fields, okay? Because you may want to be doing that if you want to. Then you've got your cumulative gross profit. So the green line is your cumulative total week on week, and the columns are the actual specific amounts in that week. So as you can see, this week hasn't been fantastic. So my cumulative has dropped down. So my cumulative, I think I'm up $17 or something. I don't know, gross wise. Net wise, I'm down 715 based on the starting balance. So remember, the first thing we mentioned in the first video is you've got to put your starting balance in, because this will drive a lot of the information that we're now talking about, including your net profit, account size, and all those bits and pieces. Once again, if you want to extend this, this only goes to 30 or 60 trading days, so 3 weeks, 3 months. Have a look at the next video as well. And then your win rate as a percentage with a linear trend down here as well. So as you can see, I tend to have a couple of good days followed by a really shocking day, but anyway, something for me to work on. Then here, you've got just a combination of some key stats. This section here. So you've got your win rate. So this is your overall win rate based on this. Where is it? Where's the win rate? There. Okay, so that's it. Then you've also got your account size, so that's based on the amount of profit or loss that you've had from the account opening balance. So as you can see, I'm down just over $700 at the moment. Account growth, your average loss, and your average win, which is very, very important to note. And then your net equity curve together with a trend line, just to kind of show you where you're going. And then win-loss streak. So for every trade you do, you get a little tiny bar. I mean, it's probably as thick as one of these green bars, right? And once again, you know, if you want to change these, you can go ahead and change these, do what you like with them. But I find that they give you like a pretty good indication of where you are. Then the next tab, performance tab. So the next 2 tabs, called performance and detailed stats, they're more detailed charts and everything. You don't have to get into these if you don't want to. You could just focus on your dashboard. So if you're asking me to say, what would you focus on if you were just a beginning trader and want to just learn, understand, overall how you're going, focus on the dashboard. If you want to get a little bit more information, a little bit more detailed stats, go to the overall stats. If you want to get really under the hood and really understand, your core strengths and weaknesses, go to performance, because this will tell you how well you're doing based on the day of the week. So as you can see, on a Monday, I've made, $174, I think, and I haven't had a loss. But that's because I haven't got enough Mondays under my belt yet. Touch wood, that won't change. Then Tuesday, as you can see, so the green bars represent how much you make. Is that right? Why is that a loss? Okay. So on Tuesday, I'm actually losing money. That's why it's in a loss. So I'm not making any money on Tuesdays at all. Wednesday and Thursday. So Thursday is the best day for me, supposedly, but also the worst day in terms of losses. And you can see number of trades. So on the left-hand side, you've got your currencies, your dollar marks, and this is what the red and green charts refer to. The axis on the right-hand side just refers to your number of trades. So as you can see, my trades differ greatly between one trade and 30. So that's why you've got this key difference. Here you've got number of executions versus number of trades. So this is a good idea to kind of say, right, on a Tuesday, actually, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have a similar amount of trades, but obviously I have a few more executions. So Friday seems to be the best day in terms of trades, and Monday, but it could be because there's not enough data yet as well. Average volume traded, quite simple. Thursday my biggest day, probably because I'm trying to make up losses and stuff, I don't know, but obviously there is a correlation between this Thursday and this Thursday's data. Then you got trade distribution by price. So which prices of stocks are you trading most? So this doesn't show you your profit loss. This just shows you how many trades do you take based on the price of the stock. So as you can tell from my situation, $5 to $10 and 50 to 60 are the two kind of biggest standouts here. Then moving down, you have distribution of volume traded. So similar to what we had. So the amount of trades, the amount of volume you trade per execution. So let me just undo that. So anything from 0 to 50 shares size, I've traded 100 and almost 40 times. And obviously you'll probably see a pattern of the more expensive the stock is, the less of it you'll be trading, most likely. Most profitable strategies, once again, if you do use them, this is where your charts will show you how well you're doing. Performance by price, I think, is a really key one. This shows me that low float stocks, which are usually between $2 and $5, for me are no-go zones, but then $5 to $10 I tend to do a lot better on. So it gives you an idea of where maybe you want to be sticking to. And then the last three, your performance by volume traded. So this is similar to the one up on top, but this one just now tells you when you trade a volume of, I don't know, 200 to 300 shares, I lose $400. When I trade slightly larger size, I tend to make better gains. So you just have to have a look and see maybe you're going to too small size, maybe you're going too big size. And this is in terms of how long you've held trades for. So the number of trades and how long you've held them for. So as you can see, for me, the most is 1 to 5 minutes. I rarely hold, as you can see, longer than 70, 80 minutes. But then in terms of the performance, you can see that I'm actually losing a lot of money in between holding between 1 to 5 minutes. So really, I want to be decreasing these trades here. All right, they really should be the smallest trades that I do. So that is the performance tab, and then the last one in terms of metrics, detailed stats. So you don't need to do anything with this. This is really also used almost as a kind of raw data calculator for drawing a lot of these charts and a lot of these charts as well. But if you want to have a look at the raw numbers and you don't want to look at the charts, then you can quickly see there's really 3 sections or 4 sections. Daily profit, gross, daily loss, daily executions, and daily volume. And then you've got all of those 4 broken down by the weeks by week number, and also by day of the week. So for example, what today is week 4. So what's today? Today's what's today? What date is it today? So I've just got blank. Oh, it's the 12th or something, isn't it? June. 12th of June. So we're in week here. So obviously Monday or Tuesday, I haven't put my stats in here, but you can see that last Tuesday I had 12 trades, right? So we're talking about number of trades. So 12 trades. On Thursday 7, Thursday 19, so Wednesday 7, Thursday 19. So number of trades up here. Then your total gross profit per weekday. So once again, you know, what days of the week do you make most money on? Where do you falter the most? Then once again, same thing for your losses. So what days of the week do you tend to have most losses on? And then executions, which just track how many trades do you take a day, broken down by number of executions. And then volume, you know, what day of the week do you trade most volume on? So once again, you don't need to look at this really, because most of it is already just shown here in graphical format. That's it. That's video 4, and I'll be talking about video 5 next, which is updating certain fields and personalizing Turtle Trader to suit your style. Thanks guys, talk soon.